Friends. How many of us have them? Friends. Ones we can depend on. Friends. Before we go any further. What's going on, guys? This is Malcolm. You're on Malcolm Talks. How many friends do you really have, man? I mean, you really think about that. Real friends. You might have some people that you think are your friends, but are they truly your friends? Or are they mostly your acquaintances? Your associates? What are they? Who are they? Who are these people? Before we go any further, who are they? Why is it so dark in here? I gotta open up the sunroof, baby. Let some light inside. Friends. You know, I got a story. When I was in high school, I went to it was an all-black high school, big, huge high school called Mays High here in Atlanta, Georgia. And I had just come from a private middle school, all right, where we used to get taught by nuns. Like, they were strict as hell too, like a whole bunch of nuns, and you're like, man, this is crazy, because I was raised Catholic, right? And so I was going from that Catholic middle school, all right, and then I was going to a big, huge, predominantly black, well, the private school was all black as well, but I was going to a big, huge high school. Now, at that time, Mays was a little bit hood, just a little bit. I mean, they had some folks in there that you don't want to play with, okay? And I had some friends that were also coming from my middle school into high school, so I thought. You know, they might not have been my friends, but I was like, well, I know them a little bit. You know, maybe they'll be cool with me in high school. There was one guy in particular. He was a year ahead of me. And he was always a little bit of a misfit. And so he ended up going to high school 1 year before I did. So when I got to my 9th grade year, he was already in 10th grade. And so when you get to school the first day of school, you're a little bit nervous. You know, I was nervous. You know, I had on all my new clothes that I got from the clearance rack, because, you know, my pops wouldn't let me buy no designer clothes. So I'm in there fresh, you know, head to toe. Got my new fresh haircut that my mama did. My mama used to cut my hair. You know, it didn't even have no blend in the back, but in the front, it looked like it was fresh. So I'm at school, you know, I'm thinking I'm fresh now. No blend in the back. You know, I got on some, like, you know, I don't know what I had on. My clothes was new, but they was from the clearance rack. But either way it goes, guys, I was at school, I was nervous, man. And so I ran into one of the guys that went to my private school. And I saw him, and I was like, what's up, man? I saw him in the hallway. I was like, what's up, man? What's going on, man? I'm here now. I'm in high school. He looked at me and was like, fool, what you smiling at, nigga? Don't be looking at me smiling. I was like, dang, I'm just saying what's up, man. And he was with one of his homeboys. And he was like, man, don't be smiling over here at me, fool. We ain't cool like that, nigga. Don't be smiling at me. I was like, man, I was just saying what's up, man. He was like, nigga, we ain't friends, fool. He was like, matter of fact, I'm gonna kick your ass every day, nigga. I'm gonna kick your ass every day. I looked at him, I was taken aback. I was like, what you mean you gonna kick my ass every day? I thought we was cool. We ain't cool, fool. And then he looked at his homeboy. He was like, matter of fact, hey, Twan, swing on the nigga, Twan. Swing on him. So here come Twan, some big, stupid looking dude. Walks up to me and like act like he gonna hit me like that. So I kind of jumped a little bit, like, man, what the hell? And then they both started laughing and walked off. So I'm like, wow, somebody I thought was my friend made me look like a damn fool in the hallway, and then got his homeboy to act like he was gonna hit me. Now in the back of my mind, I'm thinking to myself, I don't want to have to fight this guy. But if I have to, I will. If he put hands on me, I'm going to have to fight him. But I'm not a violent person, so I was, I wasn't really, I'm not really about that life. Now, I know a lot of you probably are. A lot of you guys are probably about that life. But me, I was more so, let me, I'm going to just brush it under the rug, no big deal. So then he would always say something to me in the hallway, though. Making little remarks. And I would laugh it off, but then I was like, hold on, man. That's enough of that, bro. We went to the same middle school. You know what I'm saying? So what was so funny is I was actually cool with his cousin. And I told his cousin, I was like, hey, man, I'm going to have to fight your cousin, man. He was like, man, you ain't going to fight him, man. I was like, yes, I am, bro. If you keep saying something to me, man, I'm going to have to swing on him, man. Man, you ain't going to swing on him, man. I said, all right. Let him keep talking to me while I'm on this hallway, man. Keep saying little slick stuff to try to embarrass me. I'm going to swing on his ass. Man, you ain't going to do that, John, man. Man, I'm going to talk to him, man, because, that's my cousin, man. He just messing with you, bro. I was like, all right, I hear what you're saying, but I'm going to swing on him. Back in the day, that's what we used to say. I'm going to swing on him. Swing then. Swing. We used to say that. And luckily, I didn't have to swing on him because I probably would have got jumped. But it's just an example of, you ain't got too many friends out here, man. See, a real friend is somebody who encourages you, but won't lie to you. You don't need somebody that's going to lie to you. You need somebody that's going to keep it real with you, but at the same time be respectful of you, your time, your space, your ideas, your emotions. Like, they respect you. That don't mean they got to kiss your ass, though. See, a lot of people get the wrong impression of a friend. They think somebody is hating on them just because they don't 100% go along with what their idea is or whatever. If you have an idea and you say, man, Malcolm, man, I got this $1 million idea for this company I'm about to start, man. If you're my friend, I'm gonna be like, oh, okay, what's the idea? What Yeah, man, I'm thinking about selling t-shirts out the trunk of my car. I'm gonna be a millionaire, dog. Now, if I'm your friend, I'm gonna say to myself, and you, I'm gonna say, all right, that's what's up, man, if that's what you want to do. But let me ask you this. How do you plan on reaching $1 million selling t-shirts out of your trunk? Now, you might not have that all the way figured out, which is fine. But don't say I'm hating on you. I'm not hating on you. I'm just helping you to think through how you actually gonna make that $1 million. Selling t-shirts out your trunk. Now, a lot of people think it's hating when they get asked questions, but they don't have the answer to it. A real friend is going to help you think through actually doing what you said you want to do. If you're my friend, you can't tell me you want to do something because I'm going to ask you about it. If you say you have a goal of going back to school or something like that, every so often I'm going to be like, what's up, man? So, I know we talked last time. You were saying you were going to enroll back in school. So how's that going? Don't get mad when I ask you that. If you haven't taken the steps to reach that goal that you told me you were going to do, as your friend, it's my duty to help you get there. Don't get mad at me because I brought it up. You shouldn't have told me. All right? Now, there are some people who will bring stuff up just because they're trying to get under your skin. We call that slick hating, side hating. It's still hating. But a real friend is not going to do that. So take inventory. Don't hang around people that's not your friend. Unless it's something that, that to be gained. But, even then, feed them with a long spoon. You know what I'm saying? This is Malcolm. You're on Malcolm Talks. I know I'm kind of rambling, but it's real out here, man. I'm 42 years old. I ain't got time for that many new friends, guys. I mean, you guys are my, friends, I guess. You get a chance to kind of listen to me run my mouth, and you can make a comment down below, and then we can talk that way. You know what I'm saying? But a real friend's hard to come by, man. A real friend is somebody you can sit down with and just talk to. That's it. You just talk. You don't have to, you're not arguing, you're not trying to show the other person up or brag about anything. This is your friend. You're just talking. A real friend is somebody that if you lost your job and you don't have any money, they'll still be your friend. They're not looking for something from you. They like you because of who you are. It's not a real friend if you got all these conditions, right? It's like, hold on. You're not my friend no more? Because I'm not doing it like I used to do it? So, that's all I got for today, guys. This is Malcolm. You're on Malcolm Talks. Malcolm Talks. Subscribe to my channel. Because the more subscribers I get, basically, the harder I'm going to go at this. And I'm going to start making some real interesting videos where I'm outside of this car. But right now, you know, if I'm getting a view or two, it's kind of like, do I want to invest that type of time and energy? But go ahead and like the video. Because the more likes I get, the more views I get, oh, it's on. It's going to be on and popping. I'm going to see you guys next time. Peace out.